Well, hi everybody, we are back with what could possibly be a very interesting video. I think it's pretty safe to say that neither of us really knows what to expect at this point. If you've watched our most recent videos, you'll know that we are both currently taking a bit of a hiatus from any sort of subscription boxes or services or crates or what have you. The last subscription box that I got was the April Japan crate, and I haven't resubscribed or subscribed to anything new since then. So imagine my surprise when the other day this fairly large nondescript black box appeared on my doorstep. It's rather heavy, sounds like it's got quite a bit of stuff in it. There are just a couple of clues as to what this is on the shipping label. In the return address, it says Loot Crate Inc. So that is really the main reason why I'm doing an unboxing for this without thinking it's something shady or mysterious, or, well, it is mysterious, but at least I have some sort of idea that this is at least from Loot Crate. I got back in March the Destiny crate, which is the Destiny video game themed subscription box from Loot Crate, and Loot Crate is one of the older subscription box companies, and they offer like geek themed crates with movies, TV, video games, anime, superhero stuff, usually a bunch of collectibles. But I only subscribed to one Destiny crate and have not ordered anything else from Loot Crate, have not subscribed to anything from them. And so at the bottom of the shipping label, there's a little thing that says 1x free crate 30. So this is, I'm guessing, is some sort of free, maybe a promo crate of some sort, but I honestly have no idea what's in here whatsoever. We're about to find out together what is in this mystery box, apparently from Loot Crate, that just showed up the other day.
There's no logos on it, there's nothing except for the label.
That's the strange part, is that, again, it's just completely a black box with no indication of anything other than the return address. Oh, yeah, it was upside down. Alright, so here goes. Oh.
It is a random box.
So yeah, it does look like just a random assortment of things. So the first thing is, now, I may be a geek. I'm into video games, I'm into anime, I'm into superheroes, Transformers, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Halo, all sorts of nerd stuff. But I might not recognize a lot of things because there is just such a massive quantity of video games, TV shows, comic books out there that I don't know what it is. Alright, I saw one thing that I'll recognize, and I think Ruth will end up with that. The first thing in the box is an Adam Katz beanie. I don't know what Adam Katz is. It's a patch here, some sort of logo. I guess I'll open it up just to see like if there's a brand inside there, because I don't recognize it. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe like Fallout, which I've played, but I don't recognize Adam Katz.
If you had to guess.
Oh, it is Fallout. Okay. So I wonder if it's from Fallout 76, which I did not play.
Nice, you rock it.
Just in time for the summer. But I do like me a good beanie. Yeah, I'll have to look up what this exactly is a reference to, because I'm mostly familiar with Fallout 4, but the newer one I just never got, especially because I saw a lot of negative press about it when it first came out, and yeah, I kind of stayed away from it, but yeah, it's a very nice quality beanie, and the patch itself is really nice. Alright, we'll get to the thing that Ruth exclaimed over. Here we have...
So cute.
It's so silly. It is a little plush figurine of Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I just called him cute.
I mean, objectively speaking, this is fairly cute. Especially considering he's got a little smiley face going on.
Oh my gosh.
But Ruth is a big fan of horror, especially classic horror films. So Ruth, I can present to you the adorable plushy chibi Leatherface.
He even got like a flappy apron.
Yeah, there you go.
He even got the tie.
He doesn't have a little chainsaw though.
Yeah, what is that? Come on, y'all. And it's a Loot Crate exclusive. Come on, Loot Crate. What's wrong with you? Probably because it's cute. Like,
Yeah, you don't want to give him a weapon.
No. Kind of reminds me of Frankenstein.
A little bit, yeah. Little
I mean,
stitches.
if you kind of think about it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, very interesting. Next up, there's something in a cardboard tube.
Toilet paper.
So, yeah. You never know. Honestly, again, I have no idea what to... It's just, looks like a pennant. Sunnydale.
Oh, that's a TV show.
Yeah, so...
Or from a TV show.
With a boar and blood splatters.
Woohoo!
I really think it's a vampire-themed TV show, but I'm very not familiar with it. So this is the first thing I'm like 100% unfamiliar with. At least I kind of was able to guess the Fallout thing, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Very obvious, but this, yeah, I I don't really know. This brings me to the main reason why I never actually subscribed to Loot Crate is because I knew that it was just sort of a random assortment of broad spectrum of geek-themed things, collectibles. First off, I really genuinely don't need any more collectibles than what I have. With all like the video games and Transformers stuff I have, it just better off without a whole bunch of random things. And then I was always nervous of getting stuff like this where it's just like I have no idea what it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'll have to think of something creative to do with it. Still says no.
Ain't gonna hit you with this club.
I guess if you're into the idea of just getting like a roulette of geek things, then Loot Crate's for you. This, on the other hand,
ooh, it's open.
This, yeah, it's a little open, but this is probably what made the box so heavy. This is very heavy. It is a Sonic the Hedgehog glass water bottle from Loot Gaming. I know, man, alright? Oh, cool.
Cool.
Alright, this I really like. Oh, wow. And this, it just seems like it's high quality, too. Oh, nicely wrapped in bubble wrap inside the box.
That's nice.
Yeah, this is really cool. I really like this. So it says Sonic Mania on the back, and then on the front you have the classic Sonic Knuckles and Tails. Such a nice quality little glass, too. You can see... Oh, can't really see on camera, but you can see through it. It's transparent on the bottom, but then black the rest of the way around, and a nice little strap on the top. Yeah, wow, this is really cool, and I like the old school traditional Sonic designs as opposed to some of the more modern Sonic stuff that's come out. See, you get the balance. You get the random weird stuff you don't understand, then you just get the cool stuff that really is exciting. So this next batch of things that I'll pull out are sort of all similar, I would say. A pin from Alita Battle Angel. I don't really recognize what the pin itself is. It's some spherical thing. Now, I did actually see this movie, so I am familiar with the movie, but I don't actually know what this pin is of. Who knows? Maybe if I rewatch it, I'll recognize it and understand it, but there you have it. Next up is more Loot Gaming collectible pin, and this is just a controller, internals of a controller, and it's just a neat little pin. So if you're into collecting pins, which I guess it's a big thing for some people, into collecting all sorts of collectible pins. I've mentioned, I think, before when I got the Destiny crate that I do have a handful of pins from Destiny now. Night in the Woods I got a really cool pin set from, and then a handful of other random ones from video game conventions. So maybe someday I'll start a collection like you have for your crate pins. And one more collectible pin.
It's a sword.
Yeah, it's nothing from any specific franchise, but it's just a cool little sword pin. So this one I think I'll probably find a use for somewhere because it's just a really neat looking fantasy sword.
Looks like yours.
Looks a little bit like the knife I used to open the box. So what do you know? Yeah, very neat. Gives it a leather face. Alright, the next thing, which I thought was a pin, is actually a bottle opener from The Crow.
That's cool.
So, that's a movie that I've never seen at all, but I am familiar with what it is. I've seen stuff about it. I've never seen the actual film, but this design for the bottle opener is actually just really, really cool. It's shaped like a crow, and it's got crow's eyes printed on the actual bottle opener, and you can see it's just got this little notch here to pop your bottles open, but that is really cool. So even though I don't have any familiarity with the franchise, I just think this is a really cool thing. I'm definitely gonna use this to open bottles because it's cool. You know, another thing with just getting random stuff that you don't expect, you can find little gems like this. Maybe you're not a fan, but it's cool anyway, so hey, why not appreciate it? Moving on to complete end of the spectrum. This is
That's so cute.
I've never seen anything like this, but it is very cute, and it is a Toy Story puzzle coaster set, a coaster mini puzzle. 25th anniversary of Toy Story. Boy, does that make me feel old.
Oh, good lord.
The little aliens from the claw machine, and it is a coaster mini puzzle in that if you look on the back, it's the cork board. So you can use each of these as individual coasters, or you can put it together to make one big coaster. And that's really clever. I like the idea. And you know, I was around when the first Toy Story came out. It was a childhood favorite of mine, so yeah, something else I can appreciate. And this is very quirky. It's very unusual. Here we have an Assassination Classroom magnetic dry erase board and magnet set. Magnetic dry erase board with kickstand, magnet and foam adhesive mounting options. White ink dry erase marker with clip. 3 Koro Sensei face mood magnets. Assassination Classroom is an anime that I've been tempted to watch but never actually done so because I've heard very good things, like it's supposed to be really good, really funny. I guess the premise is that these students have a class with a teacher who's like an octopus-like alien who has this weird smiley face for a head, and they're goal to pass the class is to assassinate the teacher. That's as far as I know about the premise. I've never seen it. I'll have to watch it now. I mean, I've watched Sword Art Online and Demon Slayer because of these crates that I've gotten, so I'll have to give this one a try. It's kind of cool that it's a black whiteboard that with white ink. At one of my previous jobs, I used to actually have a black dry erase board on my office door. So maybe I'll use this as my new office whiteboard. That's very neat. It's very quirky again too, and a little creepy. But I can appreciate it. I'll appreciate it more once I actually watch the anime. And we've gotten to the last thing in this crate. It is a Dungeons & Dragons Castle Dice Tower. Now, I've never played Dungeons & Dragons. I've always been interested, always wanted to. One of these days, I will play a full game of Dungeons & Dragons, but until that time, I at least have a tower to store my dice. So here it is. It's this little plastic tower with a black 20-sided die, which you use in Dungeons & Dragons, and it's got a little dragon sculpted on it. So it's really cool, just as a fantasy die holder. So we'll open it up.
Oh, cool. Like,
it's really cool. So you can take your little mini die and you could put it in one of the towers and it pops down in the bottom to roll out, or you can put it in the back and pop out for a roll. So you can roll your critical hits with this, and oh, really cool. I bet it would also work. So I do play Magic the Gathering occasionally and use a 20-sided die with that. And I mean, you don't necessarily roll the die with that, but you can have your die on it. It could be a little older for that, but yeah, still very, very cool, especially if you're into Dungeons & Dragons, just the idea of having a little dice dispenser shaped like a castle, so that's pretty cool. There you have it. That has been the mystery Loot Crate. Thank you. Some sort of promo crate from Loot Crate. There is no explanation in this box. It's empty. Everything that was in there, I've shown to you. There's no explanation as to why I received this crate. I'm not complaining. I think a lot of the stuff is actually really pretty cool. I mean, it's things that I'm not necessarily like a huge fan of, but I do at least have familiarity with. I think the one exception would be the Sunnydale Pennant, which again, you know, I don't know what it is and probably just going to stick this somewhere randomly. But all the other stuff is actually pretty neat and unique. It's not like, I mean, the pins are something you might expect from a crate, but just the other stuff is like a blackboard with magnets and a castle dice tower set and a mini puzzle coaster and an adorable figurine of a horrific serial killer. I have to say though, I think this is definitely my favorite thing. I'm gonna use this for sure. And the design is so cool. I really like that. Big thank you to Loot Crate for sending this. Huge shout out. I have no explanation for it, so I'm guessing it's some sort of promotion, and if your promotion is to advertise your crate, then I hope this is a good advertisement. Yeah, I mean,
can we get paid, please?
I'm just saying, I mean, you can send me more crates and I'll do videos on them, or you can, you know, I'll advertise for you if I'm getting free stuff. You know, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, so this, I guess, would be a good taste of if you're interested in Loot Crate. Like, this is the kind of stuff I would imagine you would get just from a standard Loot Crate. They do have themed crates. Again, there was the Destiny crate. They have, I think, Harry Potter themed crates, a handful of other, like, franchise specific things. And then they have Loot Gaming, which is more, like, specifically for video games. And they have Loot Horror, Loot Sci-Fi. This has been a very cool experience, just completely unexpected stuff out of the blue. No explanation, but really cool, really nice surprise. And hopefully it'll get some people interested in Loot Crate. Like what you see here, you like the kind of content in this type of subscription box. We'll have a description in the description section below, linking you to all the different Loot Crate options so that you can take a look and see if there's anything there that appeals to you. Do I think I'll subscribe to Loot Crate? Who knows? Maybe someday. Right now I'm still on my hiatus, but I'll keep my options open for the future. But this has definitely been a really fun, really cool experience. You have anything you'd like to add?
It's just weird that, like, we said we were going on a hiatus, and, like, 2 months later, we're still unboxing things.
I know.
And, like, we don't mean to. We, like, canceled all our, you know, future boxes, but they keep coming. And this one was just,
I know.
Like you said, out of the blue.
It's really fun, though. I mean, this makes me want to keep going with unboxing stuff, because it's just, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video, this surprise, mystery, random, unexpected video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Amanda, do you have anything to add? Either way, we hope you have a fantastic rest of the day and keep watching for more videos that we may or may not have planned. At this point, anything's possible. All right, we hope you have a great rest of your day.
Bye.